We're here, Gavin. We are live on YouTube for one of, not the last, but one of the, we're getting toward the end of 2020, thank God. And we are on a special day before Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving Eve version of our Wednesday tournament. So welcome, Gavin.
Hi, happy to be here. Let's keep our 65% streak going and see if somebody can actually finish second below us instead of ahead of us with our 60%. Yeah, sorry.
No. You were saying exactly what I was thinking. You know, we need to get over the hump today and get a win. And wait, sorry, Gavin. Wait, 1 second. Oh, well, my control room has said we have a special guest today, and it is Tom. Tom, the turkey, is over there, and my control room just wanted to invite Tom here for our tournament. But wait, say again. Well, Gavin, we might have a little more pressure on us today. If we do not win, our control room informs me that they're going to kill Tom. And Tom is a very, avid card player. As you can see, he likes poker, he likes bridge, and this is going to put a lot of pressure on us for today. So, Tom, we're going to do the best we can for you, but that is quite a bit that our control room is just thrown upon us here.
I don't. Now that you did that, I'm sorry. A part of me wants to see what happens when that turkey gets shot. Have you prepared a whole animation here? Or what's going on?
This is a very contrived thing that the control room has put upon us here, and it is a lot of pressure, and it is harkening back to one of the best covers in history, the National Lampoon cover, where if you don't buy this magazine, we will shoot this dog.
Okay.
Well, if we don't win this tournament, they're going to kill Tom.
All right, let's get to this then. I'm going to sit up. I'm not sure which way I'm rooting for, but I'm prepared to try tomorrow,
to. But I don't want it to be Tom. Okay. Tom is a card player, and we would like to make sure that they can enjoy themselves and live to play more cards. But here we go.
I pledge to try to protect the turkey, even though I do want to see what you've got in store for it if we do not win. Let's do it.
All right, let's go. 1 diamond. We have a big hand here. We're going to just make our normal forcing bid of 1 spade, and partner bids 2 diamonds. So let's pull the audience here. Make your call. And Tom, we can see that you can chime in if you want, but I know you're a little nervous over there. And this is a hand that we should be thinking about. We know we have game. The question is, do we have a contract higher than game? And if so, where might that be? Yeah, if you're having any issue hearing or seeing, just refresh. You should be able to see us.
We have a pretty nice hand. Not gonna lie, this is a very nice hand. It's gonna be important that we understand what our bids mean in this spot. Whether we can get away. Normally, new suits or by responder are forcing. We have a game forcing hand, and so we need to make a forcing bid of some sort or bid game at least. But this hand, as you said, we could possibly even have a slam on this hand. We're so strong. It is a best hand tournament, so we do have the best hand at the table, but we have a solid 17. What do we have? 9? Yeah, 17 high. So partner could
6 the spades.
So partner could have their maximum for their 2 diamond bid of 15. So their full range is in play. We can't narrow down their range. You can see that if partner's got a couple spades and a couple aces, we're going to be in a decent spot for slam. So we need to at least make a forward going bid. We can't just leap to game and call it a day. What do you think? Can we find out what the robot's going to think 2 hearts is? That seems like a pretty practical place to move forward. It should just be
normal enforcing. Yeah, I think we kind of keep it here and see what they do. Now it goes 2-0. Now let's see what's 3 spades here. Still forcing.
Seems like the way to go. Let's keep bidding our hand.
Yep, get our hand off our chest.
Now if they bid 3-0, now we got our tough decision. This is not an easy spot. So this is a common spot where you're kind of deciding between declaring 3-0 trump or pulling back to 4 spades. We know slam is kind of out of the picture. We could still even have a slam, but we're now done with that thought. Now it's just a matter of deciding what game is going to be the best game. And the question is really 3-0 trump or 4 spades, because those are the only 2 logical places to play. Our hand really looks like a 4 spade hand. Like even if partner's got a stiff spade, it just seems like spades is. We're not gonna, unless partner's got such good diamonds that we're not even going to need to bother with our spades. The spades are going to be
or like stiff jack of spades and something good over
well,
there.
I was just thinking that 3-no trump could be the right contract if partners got like king, queen, jack, 10, 6 of diamonds and an ace, where the spade suit isn't even a part of the game, where even if the spades break badly, we still have enough tricks in 3-no trump. So if the partner has really good diamonds, we really want to leave 3-no trump. But if all we need to do is need to rough one diamond in our hand to set up partner's diamonds, and then we'll be a trick better off by playing in spades. Yeah. So it seems like I'm leaning everything about me looking at this hand. I'm thinking that we should be in spades and not.
I agree, and also I think this is a good spot where we both think we should be in spades. This is something I would guess the field would be passing for the most part. So we rate to be ahead in the long run on a call like this, I think, in this situation. Let's see. Okay. So it looks like we're pretty happy, actually.
Yeah, this isn't a bad situation at all. We're whenever we had a decision like we just had, like 3-no trump or 4 spades, it's really important we consider how many tricks we're going to take in either contract.
Yeah.
Because we might need to play for a certain number of tricks in spades in order to beat the no trump score. And it's going to be hard to gauge how many tricks are going to take in no trump until we see how the spades are breaking, until we see what's going on. But so far, it's looking pretty good, because if the spades are 4-1, well, it's kind of close, because partner did have that really good diamond suit. So if the spades are 4-2, rather, if the spades are 4-2, we in no trumps we might have been able to take 5 diamond tricks, and 3 spades is 8, and 3 clubs is 11, and a heart is 12. So we could possibly make a lot in no trump, 12 tricks in no trump. So what we need is we're going to need spades to be 3-3 probably for this to work out better for us. So
we could definitely, luck into a reasonable position to make more.
That 10 of diamonds was having ace, queen, jack, 10 is really what I was worried about. Like, you remember I was saying like king, queen, jack, 10, 6 of diamonds. That's the fear of where diamonds.
A suit that's very easily developed in no
trump,
exactly.
Basically. Even opposite of singleton, where our singleton isn't carrying full value. But so we got to draw trumps and see where that leaves us. Hopefully they're 3-3 and we are playing for a good result on this hand.
Let's see. Tom's life depends on it.
No.
Bet your heart.
Yeah, we're gonna eventually end up trying to set up those diamonds. I mean, you can throw it. Yeah, exactly.
You can afford to throw one diamond.
One diamond.
All right, so we're a spade loser, it looks like.
All right, so that's not good news, obviously. So if we basically in no trumps, we're gonna lose 2 tricks, right? We're gonna probably lose a diamond, and we're probably gonna lose a heart. So in this contract, we're probably gonna lose a trump, and we're probably gonna lose a heart. We can try playing a trump now and giving them their high trump, and then if the ace of hearts is on side, we'll probably make 5. Alternatively, we could play a diamond to the ace and the queen of diamonds and trump it in our hand.
That's the play I'm
or rather take a roughing finesse, rather.
Yeah. I kind of like that play more than any of the others, because then, we can get
back to dummy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine with me for sure.
Let's give it a shot.
All right. So now this is a spot. This is an interesting spot that we should just take a moment to look at.
Yeah.
So, take it. What do you want to do, everybody who's watching?
Yeah. And just we essentially have only done a couple of things on this hand, folks, if you remember. Right? They led a club, which we won with our king originally. We drew 3 rounds of trump, and East was shown to have 4 trumps. So they have the jack of spades sitting over there waiting to be taken. And now we've just taken a successful, we've knocked out the king of diamonds by taking a roughing finesse. Make your play.
I love what I'm seeing in the chat there. You guys are spot on, and this is an unusual thing to do in this. Usually, when the opponents have 1 high trump, You leave them their high trump and you go about your business.
Yep.
But there's a risk in doing that in this hand. If we don't take out the last spade right now and we go over to dummy with the ace of clubs, the problem that's going to happen is that when we leave the jack of diamonds, they're going to trump in with that trump, and we're not going to be able to get back to dummy. So we need to play a trump right now, as you guys are all suggesting, and we're going to make 5.
Yeah, exactly. The defense is absolutely going to get this right. We've given them no other choice but to lead a heart, right? But here we know that we can't get this done and pitch all of our losers away before he's able to rough in. So we're just going to claim our 11 tricks. All right, Tom's doing okay so far. 78.6, not the worst. I guess we probably, I would absolutely guess, yeah, there you go. There's the no trump stayers, essentially. Some people went a little bit nuts on this hand also.
Yeah, and I would imagine that there's probably, if you scroll down, there's probably some
sure.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's easy to get out of control with a hand that's that good and your partner's already opened.
Most people were in spades for what it's worth, right? There were far fewer no trumps than you would have expected.
For sure. Sure. This is the auction that you would expect to get to no trump, essentially the auction that we had, right? And that's the auction that we had, at least here, with one of these players that did well. All right, so let's get back to our table there in the history. And now, okay, 1 spade to us, Gavin. This is another pretty good hand, eh?
It's definitely a good hand, but there's definitely only one choice here. If we don't, we're not close to being too good to overcall, so we're just going to start with overcalling.
Now we see a Q bid by lefty, showing a good raise for spades, and then a 4-spade bid by our right-hand opponent. And here's the problem, right? That we are vulnerable, they are not, and we just don't have anywhere that we can go safely in anything we want to.
Right. From a sacrificing perspective, we when we did the lesson on sacrificing, we talked about a couple things. The first thing we said was that when you're deciding whether to sacrifice, and sacrificing is the act of bidding again, knowing we're going down, intending to give the opponents a plus score that's hopefully less than the plus score they're entitled to. So there's 2 components to that. One is before you sacrifice, you have to be really, really confident the opponents are making. And when I look at my hand here, I'm pretty confident that they're going to make 4 spades. Our whole hand is in hearts, and we have maybe 1, maybe 2 defensive tricks, 3 on a perfect day, but where both our hearts cash and the king of diamonds is in the right place. But I would put a lot of money on the opponents making it. So that part's a check as far as sacrificing. But then, as you're saying, we got to look at that vulnerability, and we count our losers. We're going to lose a spade.
2.
We're going to lose 2 clubs, 3, and maybe a couple diamonds.
At minimum, we're down 2, which is minus 500 if we're double.
Right. So, but if the vulnerability was reversed and we were non-vulnerable, we could handle 5 losers. That would be 3 down, and that would be fine. So this would be a good candidate for a sacrifice at a different vulnerability.
Exactly. Great discussion there. But here, we're parked out and we hate it, but we're passing, and we have a very simple choice of leads. We'll lead the ace of hearts, and we get to take a peek at dummy there. All right. So, let's ask the audience, not necessarily what they want to lead, but what was the 4 of hearts? Or what should the 4 of hearts from partner be here, right? We led the ace of hearts. Dummy followed with the 5 and is now void. And partner played the 4 of hearts. And I'm not saying that the robot is 100% on their carding, but in a real world situation, what would this 4 of hearts suggest to us? We have a high level audience here today.
It is, but I'm going to nitpick at some of their comments in a moment. I'm going to let everybody else talk.
See that guy? Gavin is he's pre-alerting you to a nitpick that's on the way here.
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. Okay, so you're all right? You're all right that it's partner is saying they prefer clubs, soup preference for clubs. So the ones who said soup preference for clubs are good. When people are saying calling for clubs or wanting a club lead or calling for a club lead, partner's not calling for anything. What partner's doing there with their soup preference signal is they're giving a vote between 2 suits. They're not guiding. They're not saying do this.
They're passing information.
Exactly. So like when this dummy comes down, the most obvious suit for us to play next looking at that dummy is diamonds.
Yeah.
So partner's main priority here would be to give us a good suit preference for diamonds when they have a diamond on her. But when they don't have a diamond on her, that doesn't mean they have to have a club on her. So their suit preference signal isn't a strong scream for that lower suit. What it is, it's I lean clubs, which in this particular spot is more like I'm leaning away from diamonds than it is lead clubs. So just, you're all right though that it is suit preference for clubs. Yeah.
Okay. So which diamond are we leading, or are we doing anything else?
Yeah. So obviously, like, we can't trust the robots card. That's for sure. Playing a diamond is still in the game, and this is a spot where, like, if dummies clubs were king, queen, jack, 10, then I would play a diamond absolutely without thinking, because it wouldn't matter whether we gave away a diamond trick, because it would be going away on dummies clubs. With dummies clubs being king, queen, empty, fifth, it's a little less it's not as obviously urgent to play diamonds, because partner could just have the club suit locked up, like ace jack fourth, or even ace jack third of clubs.
Third might be enough.
Where partner can win the ace of clubs, play a diamond towards our king, and all before the clubs get set up. So it's not a spot where it can't lose to play a diamond. It could lose to play a diamond. So sometimes you have to be aware of those situations though on defense, where it looks like you're afraid to play diamonds, but then if you really think about it, it can't cost you, but this time it could cost us. So back to the defense, I don't ever think it's going to be right to actually play a club. Let me start that way. There's no benefit to playing a club right now, because
it seems to only benefit the opponents if it's benefiting anyone.
Exactly. So there's no urgency to get the club tricks. There's no urgency to get partner in to play a diamond if partner has the club. So let's leave the club suit alone. The only thing that can happen if we lead a club is we might finesse partner out of their jack, or something bad can happen in that way, or ace 10 fourth, and they play the 9, it goes low, and they win the ace, and they try to give us a rough. Bad things can happen if we lead a club. So if we're not going to lead a diamond and we're not going to lead a club, I don't want to shift to the singleton trump. Same problem.
King of Hearts seems pretty nice here for us. And this is the weird thing, that it's hard for people to wrap this around their head. Sometimes they say, well, why the heck would I waste this King of Hearts, this beautiful, lovely card that I have, when I can see it's getting roughed? And the answer is, guys, sometimes you just need to safely exit your hand and be able to not give up anything while doing so. And here, this is very unlikely to do anything bad for you, and it's a safe way to exit our hand without doing any damage to our side or benefiting their side at all.
To be clear, if partner has the ace of diamonds, our diamonds are going away.
Yeah, I think honestly, the likelihood, partner has like 5 minimum, but probably not much more than that maximum if we count the points here and know that we have the best hand. So if we take any sort of information from that club preference or the non-diamond preference, it seems unlikely that partner has ace of diamonds. I have this one, at least.
I totally agree. Obviously, yeah. All right.
Is East gonna okay, here we go. So I play that diamond to the jack. Now what?
That's pretty interesting. So now the question would be, if partner has the ace of clubs, can that be going away? That's one thought I'm having. Declare play diamond to the jack. It sounds like they have ace jack doubleton or ace jack third, or what are they doing? Like, what a weird play to play diamonds. Like, it just seems so normal to play clubs. Clubs is their source of tricks, unless, like, why would they be playing diamonds? There's got to be some reason why they're attacking diamonds.
Well, I mean, it could just be just nothing also.
What do you mean? Like, they have so many clubs that it doesn't matter? They didn't draw trumps. Why do they not draw trumps? They're taking a diamond finesse. They're roughing the heart and dummy, and there's got to be there's something strange going on this hand. They didn't draw trumps. Instead, they chose to play diamonds.
Maybe they really like turkey.
Yeah.
What
is up? Wow. So what hand would you be? This is sometimes you got to get in the opponent's head, and when they're robots, it's kind of a little bit harder to do that. So they might be playing a diamond. Why would they ever need to play a diamond from dummy right now? So they have no club entry. That could be it. So they have an entry problem to dummy. Partner played the 10 of hearts, by the way, on the second trick. Did that? I wonder if that meant anything. Like, it seems like.
I don't think it's very hard to interpret what their signals mean on a case by case basis. So I mean, it's.
Yeah, it could be that they might have 4 hearts. I would say that I want to continue hearts. I want to just put the queen of hearts on the table.
Let's see. Well done. There's the. Ooh, I meant to play the 9, but it's not really going to matter here. Oh, yeah, the stiff club. Yep. Didn't look like it was going away in anything though, eh?
It was weird that they cashed the. Oh, we're gonna get another trick here. No, they're 5. No, we can't. We're not getting another trick. Yeah, we get a heart. Keep your heart.
Yeah. He has 4 hearts to start with there.
Oh no, where did that go? On the club.
Yeah. He pitched it on the good club over there. All right. Ooh, 3rd place still. Okay. Not too shabby. All right, this is a very flat 19. This is not an upgrade. This is the time where we are normal, even in a robot tournament. Right. So here we're gonna start with a club. When we're 3-3, we open the clubs. We see partner bid a heart. We bid 2 no trump. There we go. We got our hand off our chest, and now what's this for the robot? Natural, looks like.
Well, we can.
Let's ask the audience what they want to do here first. It's a good spot, right? So here, this is not conventional in any way for the robot, right? They're just essentially saying, hey, you bid 2 no. I am now going to tell you, hey, I have some clubs. So what would you do here, though? After partner does this. Very important. What would you do, Gavin? Do you agree with these this streaming chat here? I would guess.
To me, I feel like we have 3-card support for partner. We have the hand type. If partner's got 5 hearts and 4 clubs, and let's say a singleton diamond, we really want to play in hearts. So I don't know what their 3. I don't know what their 3 club bid.
And that's the point of this question for everyone is it doesn't matter what this 3 club bid is. It's not conventional, it's natural, but you should always be willing to give secondary support to partner's major, right? So here, partner may in fact have only 4 hearts and have a lot of clubs and whatever, but here it is very important to show this secondary support because hearts may in fact be the spot you belong in. And there we go, right? So if partner wanted to make a new minor forcing bid, they could have bid 3 diamonds here. That I believe is what the robots play in this situation. But here we did not show any more than 3 because we already denied 4. And partner has now kicked it into game in 4 hearts. All right, so very important. I would say there, this is the spot, and we can see from the chat, Gavin, a lot of people forget that is an important spot, right? We haven't ruled this out yet. And here we see partner has, wow, heck of a good hand. We're going to take a lot of tricks here, possibly. All right, plan your play, folks. And recognize that partner is the one playing this hand, so the lead came from here. Right. So, so we're playing from this hand first. And for those of you that came late, our devious crew in the control room, and the gun is now Tom's smart here. He's moving away from the actual harming problem. But our control room said they're going to kill this turkey, Tom, if we lose. So everyone, try to make your best decisions. Tom is going to have a rough day. All right. So I don't think we want to play the ace of diamonds here.
Yeah, so like all trump contracts, we really have to decide which hand we're going to set up to before or after we draw trumps. It's funny looking at this hand, looking at the north hand. We have a lot of clubs that we're going to need to sort out. So it's possible that if we're going to set up the north hand, we actually are going to want to, before we draw trumps, maybe actually play clubs so that we can trump that last club from in our hand. Alternatively, we can take the spade roughing finesse to get rid of a club from the north hand. We could lead the king of spades, and that even when that loses to the ace, we could still use the queen to throw away the other club. That seems like probably the way we're going to end up playing this hand. I can see a possible route to to making more tricks by roughing all 4 of our spades in the north hand and reversing what's called reversing the dummy. By doing that, we might get to a situation where we might lose only. We actually, I think,
only one club.
I think we could actually take 13 tricks on this hand.
You can pitch it on the diamond.
Yeah, like if the Queen of Hearts falls doubleton, like there is a route. So the route to 13 tricks on this hand would be to win the 10 or win the 8 of diamonds would be the best case scenario.
Yeah.
Then rough a spade, club to the queen, rough a spade, diamond to the ace, rough a spade, club to the ace, rough a spade, and then so now we're down to the single thing. Maybe we can't get back to our hand.
Well, now we have to hope for queen doubleton of hearts, because then you take 1 hook in hearts, cash ace, and then oh no, because you can't catch the diamond before that. Yeah.
I think that we would always end up losing.
I think we've also lost like half the people with this quick conversation up to trick 13.
Yeah. Trying to figure out the 13 tricks, so we can't really make 13 tricks. Let's take the more normal approach, and it seems like the more normal approach is to draw trumps and just get rid of a club on the king of spades or whatever. So we'll try to lose at most 1 spade and 1 club, and maybe take a heart finesse and hope that heart finesse is the right.
Yeah.
Seems like the way to go. So in order to do what I just said, we're going to need to take care of our entries to our hand.
Yep.
So we can win this diamond. I guess it doesn't really matter where, but we can win that. This is weird that they didn't put up the jack of diamonds.
I kind of like winning the 10 just so we can do the classic robot play of jack of hearts, and we can see if they cover, and we can just get a guess in our
okay, sure.
Suit. And this is just the robots cover so frequently that this is a good test as to where the queen is. So we'll play the jack, and there we go. Okay, so solved. This is also a spot where, in a realistic sense, Gavin, playing against inexperienced competition, you can also put the jack of hearts on the table and get a reasonable read from your opponents, which is why when we play low, when we're in this situation, we want to make sure we make our decision early so we can do it in tempo. This would be a spot where we could use that as well. All right, now what though? Do we want to take our roughing finesse now? Do we draw trump? What are we doing?
The problem is, while there's still trump out, there's a risk that there's a diamond rough. So to me, I feel like we have to draw trump. So we do that by keeping the entry in our hand though. 9 of hearts, drop the 8.
Yeah.
Okay, now the 7 of hearts and hold it, and now we just take a roughing finesse with the king of spades. And now we're gonna just take 2 finesses basically, but the spade finesse actually doesn't matter whether it works or not.
Now we play
right, so
queen.
Yeah, now exactly. And now queen of spades pitching a club.
Yep, rough a
spade rough, and then
diamonds.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's see if we can get a little squeeze action out of this. I don't.
5. If they have 5 spades and 4 clubs, then they're squeezed. There's 1 club, there's 1 spade. Yeah, we exactly. I don't think that the 4 spades is high, but
we'll find out. No, okay. Good enough. Not too bad. 12 tricks is pretty good. Tom's got to be happy over there, breathing a sigh of relief. Still in 3rd place, though. Here we go. A diamond toss. Another strong hand we have in response to partner's opening bid. But again, same as the first hand we played, guys. Normal 1 spade bid. Right? What do you play as your major suit jump shifts, by the way? Over minors,
weak jump shifts.
Good. So with expert partners, do you do anything systemic there at all, or same? Just weak jump shifts.
Same, yeah. No, they try to make me play conventions that are too complicated for me, and I make them. I'm just like, no, I'm sorry, it's just too much work for me to remember this stuff, and I get them back to weak jump.
All right, so diamond, a spade, 2 diamonds, same auction that we started with. What now? This last time we had a natural 4-card heart suit to bid. This time we just get a 2 diamond response, and it's our choice. So let's see what the audience wants to do. Peter Flap, the road to hell is paved with good conventions. What very nicely done with a famous quote there. Tom is looking confident over there, Gavin. I think he can see a Thanksgiving pardon coming if we keep playing pretty well here.
Okay.
All right.
So we have to make a forcing bid. So the ones who are bidding 2-0 or 3 diamonds, unfortunately, partner can pass those bids, and we have a 16-point hand. So 16 in an opening hand, we definitely belong in game. So
and we still have doubt about where that game is. That's the key, right? So we need to make a forcing bid so we can get that secondary support that we gave our partner on the hand before, right? We're looking for that from our side this time. And what's the bid that's going to do that here, Gavin?
well, we have 2 forcing bids available to us. There's only 2. 2 spades would be non-forcing, 3 diamonds would be non-forcing, and 2 no trump would be non-forcing. So the forcing bids are new suits. 2 hearts was the one we bid with 4 I don't. What does the robot say that did we promise 4 hearts when we bid 2 hearts?
I think they always assume we have 4. Yeah.
No, it says 3
no,
plus
it says
hearts.
3 plus. Okay.
So this is the thing. So when you have these spots where there's 2 suits and you just yeah, so as a responder here, we just need to make the most natural bid that we can make. This one says biddable clubs. Yeah. To me, I think we have to bid 2 hearts, and given the robot's
only because the robot is
But even still, you typically want to show where your stopper is. We have a problem in clubs, not in hearts. So if partners' reaction to 2 hearts, we are hoping that they have 3 spades. That's kind of what our
whole point of
this
bid
is
based on that, right? Yes. But also, yeah, the interesting part about stoppers is kind of cool. Now, partner bids 3 hearts, right? So they've denied 3 card spade support here. They've probably shown 4 cards in the heart suit, so it sounds like they're like 5-4. Yeah.
I really hope we don't end up getting stuck in a 4-2 hard fit here. This is looking grim. We might end up in 6 diamonds on this hand. I'm not gonna lie. This is looking pretty scary.
Well, the problem is the club suit now is questionable, right? When you see partner bid 3 hearts.
Well, what are we gonna do?
I mean, we're gonna bid 3 no and hope for the best, dude.
What is our second choice? 3 spades.
3 spades is our second choice, and partner's gonna think we have 6 spades now, and I mean, we could end up just playing 4 spades, I guess, in that spot.
So partners if partners 1-4-2 1-4-6-2, then 3 no
disaster unless they have some chunky.
This isn't very good. We're in a pretty rough. Maybe I was just
okay. Sorry, dude. I had to pull the trigger. Sorry. Okay.
All right. Ace queen third gloves. Now we're talking.
Stiff jack of spades. Thank you, partner. This is that where you sit up in your chair at the table. Oh, really? Well,
we do have some entry problems here that are not going to get. We
have essentially 1 entry to our hand in the heart suit, basically. Maybe a diamond entry in this club here, but.
I mean, let's play low. Let's see what's going on. We're not gonna.
Okay.
All right, so now our entries are sort of taken care of, but you can take a look and make your plan. What are we doing now? The next 2 tricks are pretty important. So
and I will also tell you that an upgrade to the robots recently places the king of clubs in an unknown position now. I don't think you would ever see, or you would rarely ever see the robot duck a king in this spot or any spot where you're looking at that sort of finesse position. But now they've become aware of that play and do it pretty frequently, even in spots where it is clearly not right.
Well, this spot, it's clearly, if you have king 10 of clubs, it would always be right to put in the 10 and hope that the 10 wins. So,
but what I'm saying is that was the spot where the robot would just play king like almost like they do with finesses. Okay, so my play here would be just to lead a spade immediately.
We got to get that jack out of the way before. We only have 1 re-entry to our hand in hearts. So if we play hearts now, they could duck it and sever our communication for the rest of this hand. So we really need to play a spade over to the jack to get that out of the way. Yeah, and then once we're in dummy, we have two choices really. We could attack diamonds or we could just set up our hearts. It seems like a heart is the way to go, because
we might just set up the entire heart suit if we're getting lucky with the spot cards there, or they foolishly pitch a heart when it's not right. I mean, that's
9 of hearts.
It's not the worst card to see right away. Right. So we're gonna play spades and we're gonna pitch diamonds.
Yeah, but we're gonna have a decision to make after that. So we can
at least initially.
3 diamonds are gonna go. So
let's see, make sure this breaks here.
Okay, no, they didn't. Okay. So that's good to know. So now we might actually abandon the spade suit altogether. It's possible. Well, with that said, I mean, we have no entry back to our hand. Maybe we play the queen of spades throwing a diamond, take the club finesse, hoping it works.
Hey, Am I keeping you awake, sir? Is this not exciting enough?
I,
Tom's life depends on this, and you're yawning over it?
I got the least sleep last night of any night this year. I came home
You're
from
you're
playing hockey
preparing for
wired.
Thanksgiving.
No, this is you know when after a tough bridge game, if you play an evening
Yeah,
game,
you can't
that's
sleep.
just so hard to fall asleep.
That's
Well,
why the
hockey
Nationals are
is.
so tough. The time is hard because I'm up till 2 or 3 in the morning just thinking
Yeah,
about
I
how
mean,
the
that's what
Nationals.
happened to me last night. Like, I come home at 12 o'clock, I'm lying down, and all
Yeah,
I've
and
got,
you're
every
just wide
play
awake,
running through
amped.
my head.
Yeah,
I can't think, like, well, I should have done this on this plot. I should have done this in
yeah.
this spot. Exactly like bridge, but with hockey.
Yep, totally. Uh,
Uh,
so I mean,
I'll tell you what I would like to do. I would like to take the queen of spades, throwing a diamond, set up their spade. I don't care about the
I'm
spade.
cool
I'm
with
just,
all of this,
and then just take a club finesse. And if the
and
club
then
finesse
heart to the queen.
loses, yeah, hopefully, yeah, exactly. Hopefully the club finesse will win. I might lose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there it is. Yeah, and the cash of spade. We
No, I would
pitch a
throw. We
heart.
have to throw a heart.
Yep.
Yeah, we have to throw a heart. It's gonna
And we
secure
have to
our heart
protect
trick.
our diamond
Yeah, we'll
on the
make
side
three,
as
and
well.
that'll be that. I don't know if we could have done better. Maybe if we just obviously if we could see all the hands, we could have played the diamonds.
Sure. Or I mean, I don't know what would have happened if we just yeah, if we didn't cash that spade because they did drop the 10, so they would have been. I mean, I don't think we can ever end play them, but maybe we could. Okay,
We
good.
moved up.
We
We
actually
moved
moved up.
up.
All
Yeah.
right, Tom is looking even less nervous. All right, 7, 10, 12. Wow. Well, this is a nice hand. 23, we will open 2 clubs and we will rebid 2 now. Never do anything else here, guys, when you're balanced, even with a 5-card suit. 22 to 24 balance, that's how we do it. And partner has put us in this nice game. We do not expect much from partner here, and we got nothing. Just exactly what we
Yikes.
expect. This is even worse. Like we have no ever possible way to get the dummy from how I see it here. Just 0% chance, or as Animal House would say, 0.0. So we're gonna try to take. What are we doing here, Gavin? Before I do anything, let's take a look. We're gonna lose 2 clubs, a heart, a spade.
We still have an outside shot at making this hand.
Yes.
It's a very outside shot, but the outside shot is if we could take 4 diamonds and 3 hearts to go with our
Strip.
2 spades, that would get us 9 tricks. But in order for the heart suit to produce 3 tricks, we're gonna need that jack to fall. Not very likely, but it's possible. So it seems like I feel like a couple weeks ago we had a hand where we ducked and then we won and we didn't cash winners and the robots can throw away losers or
Yes.
winners.
They
So
and they can get confused very easily. So I'm okay playing low here at least just to kind of
maybe they'll shift to a heart. That would be a dream.
that's the dream. And by the way, that's why half of the reason. Oh,
There you go.
but now is I think now we have
to play low.
yeah. Well, I mean, this is the finesse they gave us, right? So we're gonna take advantage of it and
Yeah. All right.
okay, whatever.
That was our chance. Now we're gonna
Deflated.
get back. But anyway, we're down 1. Not
Sorry,
the end of
Tom.
the world. Hopefully they'll throw a diamond now when
It
they.
didn't matter what we did unless he had ace.
Well,
jack
it
tight.
seems like they could have beat us another trick. I don't know. We established a second heart trick that wasn't necessarily ours. If they had just established their spade.
They had ace jack tight.
Oh, come on.
If we won the first spade, we were gonna make it. By the way,
That's just ridiculous.
because we have no choice but to just play for that.
I hate this game. Although the diamonds are not breaking,
my
but it doesn't
God.
matter. It doesn't matter. No. But
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, no. They were
Yeah,
breaking.
they
There you
pitched,
go.
they pitched.
Good. Hate this game.
Uh,
Ace Jack doubles in of hearts. What a
Yeah.
joke.
I think I caught that right. He had ace jack tight. Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh no. All right, we didn't up, but whatever. We went around the same
But that's
spot.
just
All right.
I mean,
That's okay. It's okay. I'm okay. I'm worried for Tom, right? Okay. 1 no trump, 3 clubs, pass. Let's ask the audience here. I see this auction a lot, and I see a lot of people just doing certain types of things in these spots that, well, let's see what they do. Make your bid, folks. What are we doing? And for those of you that are watching for the first time live, welcome. For those of you that are here every week, welcome back. We'd just like to take this moment to say happy Thanksgiving to all of you in the States and around the world. I know you have similar activities or gatherings like this, and it's the holiday season, so happy holidays to all of you. And thank you for making this a really fun and interesting year amongst all the insanity. So we appreciate that.
What's 3 clubs?
It should just be natural and probably a good hand, I would say. Yeah, strong, rebiddable clubs and a good hand. What would you would play this as preemptive normally?
Well, if you have no way to bid clubs, that's the only way you bid. Like depending on your no trump system, my no trump systems don't have ways to bid clubs at
Yeah,
the 2
you play a
level.
multi-landy or something.
Yeah,
So
so I would, yeah, only
you
you'd
play
have
it
to
as
be playing.
wide ranging or like intermediate-ish?
Well, at vulnerable against not, you're always going to have a good hand. They're vulnerable against not,
yeah.
so they're not going to just like to throw their thumbs up for 300 or 200 or whatever. So they're going to have a decent hand. I would always have a decent hand. It's particularly in a major. If I overcalled 3 of a major at this vulnerability, I would be close to game in my own hand. Yeah.
Right. So here, folks, you have to understand that you've actually described your hand, right? That's what we did when we opened a no trump. What did partner do? They did nothing. And who's the captain? It's partner. Even though this is a nice shape for a double, right, Kevin?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty tempting.
I understand.
It's you know the partner. I
In
know you're
this
saying
format, it's even more tempting, by the way.
but I
because
just you're saying partner pass, but partner that just means partner doesn't have game going values. So partner could have 7 eyes and
Yeah.
and we're sitting here defending 3 clubs and they're gonna make it for sure. Partner's got 5 hearts and 7 points. What are they gonna do? If partner's got it right, like
I mean,
their choices are to make a forcing 3 heart bid or to pass.
I got you, but
So,
lefty has like our hand, and there's no guarantee here that I'm passing. Like,
I'm cool. I'm cool with passing, but I'm just saying this is. If I had another queen, I would be reopening double. Like if I had king queen 4th of hearts,
if you had a
hand,
maximum, yes. Okay, queen of hearts, interesting choice. Let's probably shorten this here. So let's talk about what we think is going on values wise, because we have a lot of information that we're defending with here. Right? We have 15. Our left hand opponent can have 15 maximum. You would guess like around 14, 15 there. And dummy has a 4 count. So it sounds like partner did have some values here. But definitely not hearts, maybe some spades.
Yeah. Well, we know partner's got at most 3 clubs, at most 2 hearts. So it sounds like they have either 5 spades or 5 diamonds or 4-4, right? So they're probably something like 4-2, 4-3. Okay, now it's looking like they might even have a doubleton club. Oh, we have to duck this trick. Well, do we have to duck it? Not really. We have it blocked also.
Yeah,
now.
we have the 9 of hearts was played already, right?
Yeah, so we could actually win the king of hearts and play back a heart. That looks like so basically declarer's got the 9 of hearts left in their hand. So if we win, even if we win this, normally we would duck. My first instinct was to duck, but then I realized that they led the 2 of hearts. If they led the 9 of hearts out of their hand, we would duck to keep them away from getting to dummy. We can see that we can stop their dummy entry with our ace queen of diamonds sitting over the king. But now that they played low to the jack, now I'm worried that if we duck, they can play a spade up towards their hand and then play the 9 of hearts, sticking us in again. And I don't really want that to happen. So I'd rather just play the king of hearts and put them back on lead with a heart.
I like this play. And the cool thing is that you think, oh, you're setting that up. Well, no, they can't ever get there. If they play the 10, our 8 of hearts is boss. Then.
Right. Now, ace of diamonds, queen of diamonds.
We want to do that?
I think so. I mean, because well, ideally, declares leading spades out of their hand the whole time. So unless they have jack 3rd of diamonds. Gotcha, yeah, no. Gotcha. Yeah. So now they have 3 hearts and 7 clubs, 1 diamond and 2 spades. So we're gonna have. Oh, yeah, perfect. Okay, partner can win this trick. That's perfectly fine.
Lead a diamond.
Well,
that was weird.
Didn't matter. That's it. The declarer must have the 7, 3, 2, 1. What happened? Is that declarer's just down to trumps?
Yeah, they had 7 clubs, right?
Yeah.
That's a heck of a nice hand. They would like a penalty double there. All
right. Partner's hand, we make a game, right? Like partner had.
Yeah, if we acted. partner had 4 spades.
We'd have to guess the diamonds, but we were definitely making 3 spades. But partner would have bid 4 spades if we doubled, or should have bid 4 spades if we doubled, and then we'd have to
What
guess
would you
the
do over
diamonds.
3 clubs with North hand? Would you pass? In the North seat, 1 no trump, 3 clubs to you.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? I mean, the problem is that
3 diamonds.
you're forcing. You can't force the game with that hand though. You have no club stopper. If you don't have a spade fit, then I don't know.
Okay. Well, we have a normal diamond bid here. 1 diamond, 1 no trump. Make your bid, guys. I like this hand. 1 diamond, 1 no trump to you. Tom, we're fighting for your life, buddy. We're in 3rd place. If we can get to 1st, you can sit down and play cards with us on Thanksgiving night. We will, unfortunately, have dined on one of your relatives, but that we'll keep you out of the room before that happens, for sure. All right, so this is a very good hand, right? And this is a spot that we're deciding, is this good enough to reverse with? And what do you think?
Well, strength-wise, it's definitely good enough to reverse. The problem I have with reversing in this auction is that reversing is going to make it really hard to stop in 2 no trump, which could easily be the right final contract.
Yeah.
So we can't have a heart fit. So introducing hearts for that perspective is kind of pointless.
And partner rates to have clubs on these auctions so frequently as well, right? Isn't this a spot where when you see this, you guess partner has something reasonable in clubs because they can't bid clubs essentially over 1 diamond?
Yeah, but they could have weak clubs. I mean, they have club length. They don't necessarily have to have. Yeah, I mean, yes.
Yeah,
definitely,
I mean,
you're definitely thinking partner has clubs when they respond to no trump to a diamond.
Yeah, not necessarily excellent, but just enough to maybe.
Yeah, so the good part about reversing is that if partner does have weak clubs or weak spades, that we'll actually end up in 3 diamonds perhaps, which might be the right final contract. This is a pretty difficult spot, so I'm okay with between 2 hearts and 2 no. They're both kind of okay bids in my view. I think both of them can work out.
Yeah, and I like 2 no just for the reason of this is a spot where we might just get, when partner has just kind of stretched here, we might just get to play 2 no. And other spots we're not.
Now I'm pretty happy with the bid. Once we're going to game, we're
okay. There we go. Not the best lead for our
Bruce,
side.
you were spot on about sorry, who is it said that yeah, Bruce, exactly, that you're not worried about clubs, you're worried about spades.
Yeah,
and
queen third is bad. Exactly.
And this is definitely a hand that you want to play. We would have wanted to play our Moisey and our 4-3 heart fit. This was a perfect hand to play a 4-3 heart fit. So you could not have been more spot on there, Bruce, with your comment.
All right. So I guess we're hoping that spades are 4-4 here, or they block them in some sort of good way for us. All right, that's about what we're looking at here, right, Gavin?
Yeah. I mean, they're going to take as many spades as they can take.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and a club, no less. What?
Bizarre. Well, let's check to see if it's a singleton jack of diamonds. We might need to unravel. I would play low. Exactly. No, low, because if somebody has 5, if they're 5-0, we need to be able to keep the 10-9 in case it's now. All right, so that's no good. The diamonds did not split, so we have 4 hearts, 3 diamonds, and 2 clubs for 9 tricks. We can't let them in again. So
the spades are a super big problem for us. Make sure to cash our ace of clubs, and we'll take our hearts. This is probably not too bad for us, although I would guess they had similar defense at other tables.
Well, they might have reversed. It might have been completely different. Although honestly, hearts we still would have made it probably another. No, maybe hearts would have been just as bad. Oh, we blocked the spades. The spades were blocked, so we could have pitched. Played a diamond and set up a diamond.
Whatever. I'm very happy with that result. Okay. Wow. Tom might be in some trouble here, Gavin, because we're still only in 3rd place.
Well, we might have to do something fancy here to help
to save his life
in an effort, a last-ditch effort.
And usually when we go fancy, we go low. So let's This is a hard hand to go low with, but let's bid a spade. Okay. I'm gonna bid 3 now.
All right, I'm totally with you that going low is usually the right thing to do. This is you can see slam pretty easily can make on this hand, but let's do it. Let's go 3-0 and try to win this tournament.
Yeah, I mean, I think we would do something with the spade suit for sure, in a realistic spot, but maybe make a slam try. And here, we're probably pretty happy. Partner has kind of a ho-hum 12-ish. They have made a nice lead for our side. We have choices of finesses in a bunch of suits here, which is mainly going to determine if Tom the turkey lives or dies. So let's take our time here.
I'm really hoping that when we play the jack of clubs that it gets covered with the queen. I would like to start this hand in dummy because we have I want to start in dummy. So
not enough to play the king of clubs, but definitely, yeah. Let's see what's happening. Let's play the 10. We're always doing that. There we go.
So we're winning the ace. So when I said dummy hand, so now we're up in the north side. So what we see here is that we don't really want East to be leading to the trick. So what we don't want East to win one of the queens. We have a couple queens that we have to sort out. The queen of diamonds.
We don't want the lead coming through that, right?
Exactly.
We want the lead going towards that, right? If it's happening, and that means it probably won't happen, right? So I guess that dictates what we want.
Yeah, from here, like I would say that we're supposed to like finesse a diamond back to our hand, like diamond of the 9. Yeah, diamond of the 9 is where I'm at. And then
now we still have that entry in spades over there
in case the diamonds are breaking. Yeah, I mean that's bad news, good news, or
it's
good news,
yeah,
bad.
Exactly.
So now at this stage, we
duck it to the king. Go back to the spade, run some
duck it to the king and
lead
the jack of spades. Yeah, duck it to the king. We duck it to the king and lead the jack of spades. Maybe we should have, by the way, led the jack of diamonds from the table and done your little robot move back then. That might have been a smart thing to do to maybe solve the diamond suit.
Well, we could do that now in spades. But
yeah, I was thinking we definitely could have done it before for sure. That would have been a robot. Listen, I'm pretty happy with finesses losing, although. Yeah, let's go. Jack of spades. That's all we got. We got to deal with it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so claim.
Okay. Beautiful. All right.
Yeah, we could have made all the tricks in this hand.
Tom.
It's not looking good.
Tom.
65% in second. Sorry, Tom.
Oh my God, Tom is. Oh wait. Oh, the control room said that in the holiday spirit. They're just going to take Tom's legs. So Tom's going to be fine, guys. He's still going to be able to play, but turkey legs for, the crew apparently. So yeah, sorry, Tom, but better luck next year, and we'll get your legless body here for next year's go. Okay, buddy. Gavin, we did our best for Tom today.
We did. We gave it our all. We found our stride. We are second place players. If anybody wants to learn how to be second place in bridge, come to our Wednesday morning show.
We are the bridesmaids and never the bride. Apparently, is this 4 weeks now? We've been like mid 60s in second or third.
I feel like this is the third 65 second, and then I think the week before that we won, but maybe it's win and then 4 straight 65 seconds, but I'm losing track of time here. But we've been above 65% for like a bunch of weeks in a row.
Yes. Yeah. All right. So maybe next week, better luck for us after the holiday. Everybody, and Mark and David, thank you so much for those super chats. Really appreciate that. And for all the rest of you guys out there, thank you so much for joining us or watching this on the replay. Tom, we're sorry, but we're happy that you'll still be around to play cards after this terrible result from your pros here. So we'll if we can find the control room president, we'll try to pardon Tom. Yeah, we'll let you know what happens next week. But Gavin, thanks again, and happy holidays, everyone. Have a very safe, healthy, and happy Thanksgiving. And we will see you next week for another round of the weekly tournament, and we'll try to do better next time. All right, Gavin, take care, buddy.
Yeah, thank you, everyone.
Bye, everybody. Oh yeah, sorry. Real quick before I leave, if you want to play Real Bridge on Thanksgiving evening, I'm going to open up the club just for a casual bridge game. So you can drop in, you can play one hand, you can play 10, and the link will be on the homepage of bridgelessons.com. I'll put it up there a couple hours before game time. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. Take care.